Alana Brophy, weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Well, Independence Day weekend is upon us, but we've got some storms out there as we kick things off. A lot of people trying to get a head start. Live look at Linden, where we've got some spotty showers overhead and people are still in the water. Let this serve as a reminder. We have to responsibly recreate as we get through the next couple of days because Mother Nature's going to throw a few different weather elements at us. Our moisture is starting to slowly move to the east, but we've got fire concerns to talk about as people get ready to get out and about. Our heat building back. So we've got some above average temperatures, and we'll take a look at Monday, 4th of July. If you've got that barbecue planned, you'll know exactly what to expect. We're there for you with the timing of any changes. Satellite radar shows us how the storm's blossoming really east of I-15 today, which you notice towards the northeastern corner of the state, Moab, the Basin, and the Four Corners area. And yes, we have some warnings. Development in the West Desert. This is going to be an issue for portions of the Wasatch Front as we get through the next couple of hours. We're going to watch it closely. We know the pattern. It's like the last 2 days, and some activity right there on the Utah-Idaho state line. It's been a couple days. It's been dry up there, but some stronger storms near Park Valley. As we take a look and zoom in, you can kind of see that's just popcorn over there in the West Desert, but we know that could gain some momentum. Eastern side of the state towards Duchesne, Castle Country, Vernal. Stormy skies overhead. We've got a flash flood warning in effect for Capitol Reef, so Wayne County until 6 p.m. Same area as yesterday. Heavy rain, and you can see why with that storm putting down a decent amount of lightning. So storms still in the area, but as we get through our 4th of July holiday, we're going to watch that monsoon moisture shift a little further east, which will leave isolated storms for a portion of the Beehive State, mainly eastern Utah, but then we get drier air moving in. That's going to bring some gusty conditions, and our fire danger is going to spike. So much so that a red flag warning is now posted. Goes into effect tomorrow, stays in effect until the 4th of July at night. The entire West Desert is part of this, as is the Great Salt Lake area desert. So we know the mountains and desert will be very, very dry. We will see blowing dust potential. Red flag warning. We talk about it a lot. What's the criteria? Well, it means dry conditions, so that dry air is moving in. Low relative humidity, so our fire fuels are very ripe. We add the winds, and we know any fire start would spread quickly. Futurecast shows us storm activity into tonight. We could see some nocturnal thunderstorms yet again. This is 10 p.m. on the model. Looks like it rolls right over the Wasatch Front, so a heads up. Mother Nature kicking off the holiday weekend with her own fireworks. By the afternoon, the winds start to pick up there in the West Desert. Isolated storms on the eastern side of the state. Rolling into Saturday, a little drier. You see central Utah drying out just a little bit. Those winds staying gusty, southwesterly flow. It's going to crank our temperatures. Few pop-up storms still holding on the eastern side of the state. Then we roll into the holiday, and things will be hot, dry, and windy. Temperatures tomorrow in the 90s. We could go warm with that southwesterly flow cranking our daytime highs, and above average triple digits possible. 98 in Moab, 88 in Cedar, 101 in St. George. So a heads up there. Speaking of Washington County, next 7 days with your holiday weekend in view. Okay, I know you don't love this, but the blowing dust is back. It will be very blustery, so hazy conditions expected on the 4th of July. Windy and hot, but slightly cooler with the upslope there in Washington County. There's the 4th of July forecast throughout the state. Winds becoming very pronounced by Sunday. Chance of a storm in eastern Utah and near Lake Powell for tomorrow. So if you're headed down to those areas, heads up. Wasatch Front brings in the heat. Temperatures in the 90s with a little bit of a front coming through on the 4th of July. Breezy conditions will stick around as we head into next week. The monsoon flow dries out a little bit. We'll see what happens because those dry conditions, they can't last forever, so we'll keep you posted with any changes. To stay on top of changes, download the ABC4 Weather app. There it is. You just grab your phone, take a picture of this. It's a QR code. It will take you right to the App Store. Then you can download the app, and then Utah's most accurate forecast can go with you anywhere. We can be there for you.